Well, Nigel, I had to wait a long time for the equaliser, but a very committed performance, and you got your reserves in the end.
Well deserved. I mean, I thought we were very good, especially in the second half. Couple long possessions of the football. I mean, we've gone and got the equaliser, well deserved. Should have had a penalty as well. Clear as day penalty. Referees not give it. From where I am, I can see it. Players on the pitch can see it, clear as day. Very frustrating that we've not actually gone and won the game from that point too, because as I say, we were knocking on the door all the way through that second half. We've come here, we've changed our formation, we've changed the shape of the team, we've changed for personnel within the team for a reason. This is a very good side, 𝗦𝗢𝗡𝗏𝗏. So one of the outliers in the side, them in Notts County, and the way they pass the ball and they move on a very big pitch. So unlike where we played on Tuesday night against Swindon, where we look to be very aggressive in the press, we've set a different type of press up today, and we've intercepted really well on a couple of occasions early on, and we've gone through. But from my point of view, against real good possession-based sides, you have to try and make the pitch small. So yeah, they've had a lot of ball, but we've tried to allow them to have ball in an area of the pitch that we can make the pitch small. Sometimes you just got to be calm about that. Now, unfortunately for us, the one bit of rotation where Tom Davies has got moved about a little bit, and he was brilliant all the way through the game, they've gone and scored an excellent goal from it. So we nullified a lot of their threats on how they do, allowing them to have a ball in areas that probably aren't going to hurt us as much, but giving ourselves the opportunity to turn the ball over, counter-attack, and then like when we win the ball, can we go and play? That's what I want us to go and do. And there were spells in the first half, you can see there were spaces for us to go. Second half, a lot better again. Good possession of the ball, building the play, sustaining pressure. As I say, on another day we could have got the victory today.
Started the game very well, didn't you? You know, and had a couple of chances very early on in the game.
Yeah, I say from a defensive shape, we set ourselves up to try and make the pitch small and see if we can intercept, because we know they'd try and play certain types of passes. We thought we could put players in positions to intercept and counter, and we did that. Turn the ball over. And so from my point of view, there was some really good stuff that we've gone and done, working in the classroom, working on the training ground to change things round against a very, very good opposition. You know, a different type of opposition we've played against, away from home, as I say, big pitch. And again, we've grown into the game second half where we've been far better in possession of the ball. As I say, knocking on the door, well deserved, changed the personnel round. The guy who's come off the bench to score, well done. Well done. It's all about that. It's a competition for places. Although Chrissy Merry had a super game in the middle of the pitch, looking to pass the ball with 𝗬𝗔𝗬𝗏 in there and Regan coming off. And again, sometimes you've got to have that bit of freshness and that bit of realisation that it's not just about one person, about everybody, the whole group. And he's come on. It's a great finish, right foot. So he's got the equalising goal. As again, for me, cross has come in, and Josh Davidson is challenging for the ball. I think he's headed it. Their player's left arm's above his head. The ball, it's a penalty. So from my point of view, grit, determination, hard work, aggressiveness, good passing spells for the football. We kept going, which is important, and at the end, again, away from home, with the super white army, we got right behind the players, and we've enjoyed that togetherness at the end of the game, which is what it's all about, isn't it?
Equalising goal. I mean, it was a really good searching cross by Tom Davies from the left-hand side, and then Cam Norman gets above his defender. And as you say, it wasn't an easy finish from Regan, but he put it away really well.
Oh, it was great. As I said, if you look at it, we've played with wing-backs today, where we've got Cam Norman on one side and Zach Bradshaw, again, that super game on the other side. So we've got height and pace and ability to get in the attacking third of the pitch. And again, Tom Davies, because we were knocking on the door, and Tom's, you know, he's hit several great diagonal balls, stretching the opposition defence out. And again, it's about, it happened a couple of times. Win the first one, can we land on the second one in a dangerous area of the pitch? And again, for me, Regan Hendry, I've got him further up the pitch again in attacking positions of the pitch, because he's a real talented football player. Sometimes we have him on a pitch where he's a lot deeper. So again, for me, it's got him a lot more further advanced for that final quality bit of ball, if you like, and he's gone and scored himself. So really pleased with that.
I know you say you can play different formations. You obviously playing 𝗦𝗢𝗡𝗏𝗏 today, that obviously influenced how you're going to play, but the lads seem to enjoy playing that system. Yeah,
I've said to the players, we enjoy everything. It's a new challenge. We do a lot of stuff in the classroom. Again, we want to have an identity of how we play, especially at home. But again, sometimes you have to respect the opposition and where they are. Look at their strengths, look at our strengths. And maybe instead of just playing one way, you've got to have the flexibility. We've done that through pre-season as well. And at times go, right, we can deal with certain situations in and out of possession of the football. And today I was really, really pleased. And sometimes you have to allow the opposition to have the football, knowing that they're good at it. But try and you watch many of the top games or whatever, and sometimes you've got to realise that, you know, they're going to have the ball. Can you minimise how dangerous they can be with it and let them have the ball in areas that aren't going to hurt us as much? And that one bit of very good play from them with that bit of rotation to move Tom out of the position where the player's gone into, as a good finish from him. Now you look at it, Luke's made 2 good saves. That's it for the game. You know,
3 draws in a row now, but obviously to move up the table you need to sort of get a few wins together as well. You're getting closer to that, Nigel.
Of course, listen, the intention, I said before today as well, the players knew the intent was to come to win. The intent is to win. That's our mindset. So whether we change the personnel, whether we change the shape, change the tactics, it's still with a desire to go and win a game of football. And today, and again, when it's a draw, it's evenly balanced. It could go one way or the other. And as I said today, we should have had a penalty. You know, the referee's not going to give it. That's his decision. My belief is the penalty, and I think I'm entitled to actually say that in an interview afterwards. Without, you know, that's why you ask, you know, that's why you go and do these things. But for me, the players again have shown we've got a spirit, we've got a work ethic, we've got a desire to do well, we've got a togetherness, and we've got a togetherness with the supporters. And of course, we all want to win. Sometimes you can't, but it's not going to be for the lack of trying, and it hasn't been for the lack of trying this season.
A final one, you got Accrington in the EFL on Tuesday night. You were talking about sort of players getting close to being available, perhaps to get some sort of minutes or not. Any chance of anybody else being available for Tuesday?
Yeah, definitely. We're looking at Sam Finley, we're looking at Brad Walker, we're looking at Josh Hawkes, we're looking at Sol Solomon, we're looking at Josh Walker, Josh Williams, Joe Murphy will play. So there's players. Great opportunity on Tuesday evening for other players to go and play and try and get valuable game time as they recover, players that need games. So that's how we're going to utilise that game, but still with the mindset of, can we go and win the next game?
Appreciate your time as usual.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nigel.